Hey friends. As you can see, there are a lot of plants on this table and I have quite a bit to repot. I'm getting ready to get everything back in my house. So before I do that, I want to just do some plant shuffling. And you can see this one on the front. It fell down on a windy day and yeah, let's just get to it. I'm going to be doing a lot of repotting. Okay, we're going to start with this one because she literally has no pot. I kind of just sat her on the shelf and let her be. So we just, honestly, I know I missed a couple uploads. A lot of it had to do with our vacation. We went to Disney. The week before, I was like in a bunch of like prep mode. And then the week we were gone. And then after that, for like these past couple weeks, I should like just trying to get everything back in the groove. Picked a bad spot because the sun is like right in my face, but it is what it is right now. Because I just want a different scenery to like film in. It probably would have been better if it was like behind me, but you'll be able to see the plants really good. But like I was saying, it took a while for us to kind of get back in the groove. We're finally, I'm finally catching our breath. Me and my husband were just trying to get our house together. You know, him going back into work, and then me getting the kids back in the school mode. And this is my Hoya quinquevera. She's grown quite a bit. She's going to get a bigger pot, which I think is going to, one, help stabilize her because she has so much new growth. And then I think she'll like it to kind of help carry the load of all this new growth. But yes, Disney was pretty fun. It was fun. I'm very thankful for the trip. It was a much needed getaway that my husband and I needed, our family needed. I do think that it was definitely more so for the kids because we also have a baby. So I was, the one that stayed with him. My husband did take him we took turns. So my husband took the big kids in the morning. So that way, he could have his time with them. And then I would join them like mid-afternoon. Well, me and my mom would join them because it was a whole family thing. So me and my mom would come because she's just not a big on amusement park. And we also had my niece and my nephew, my sister's kids. My nephew is 2. So she was like the main one taking care of him. So we would join them later because we would let them like sleep in. And so basically, like I said, my husband would take the kids for the first part of the day, and then we would come and join them, and then he would, stay with our baby. Like we were all there at the amusement park, but he would like sit with the baby so I can ride rides with the kids. So it was a good partnership going. We work well together in that area. Worked well together in that situation. He always makes sure I have my time, and he wanted to make sure it was enjoyable for me too. So. He's good about that. Okay, I think the next one I'm gonna do is my Hoya Matilde. I love her. I love this pot. I just want her in something a little bit more simple so that way I could enjoy the leaves a little bit more. I feel like this pot takes away from just all the loveliness and beautifulness she has on her leaves. She has super splashy leaves right here. This like whole section is super splashy, and I just want her something a little bit more simple. So I've been thinking about it for a while. So I'm gonna do that. I need to make up some more potting mix. Just 1 second. Okay. She might be a little root bound because it feels a little tough to get out of. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't want to. Yeah. It's 3D printed, so I can't really I can't like smush the pot. There we go. She was a little bit root bound, so That's good. She was happy. I'm just gonna switch her into this like simple white pot, white clay pot. I love these. These are my favorite pots. Are these white clay pots? And she's gonna enjoy this upgrade. Yeah, so Disney was pretty fun. It was very packed. If you haven't been before, just be prepared to spend 90% of your time standing in line. That was like the part for me that really sucks. Yes, I'm talking about Disney.
And we tried some beignets.
Yes, and we ate some beignets, the food that we tried there. Yeah, my daughter said it was bussin' bussin'. They were really good. My husband and my kids enjoyed it. So the food there that we tried were the beignets. My husband had this pizza that was really good. I forgot what it was called. And what else? We had the mint jalop lemonade. That was really good. Yeah, we didn't really eat too much food at the park because it was expensive. But we did try this taco spot. I forgot what that was called. There's this one. Cute. I'll have to like put the names on there.
And Yana went on the Incredibles, and you went on it too. The next day.
Yeah, we went on a couple of different roller coaster rides. It was pretty fun.
I couldn't go on.
So this is my struggle plant. We're gonna put her down into a smaller pot. A lot of her foliage passed away, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna move her down to like a little bit of a smaller pot because she's taking up real estate. And that's something that I really need to work on. It's just because I have these plants coming back inside, I need to make room for the ones that are coming back. So that's going to be my project, is getting these plants that are outside sprayed down and ready to come back inside the house. I did do an inspection. I don't really see any pests other than the ones that are already inside, which are the aphids. I'm still struggling with that because I wasn't able to be consistent when I was gone out of town. And then when I came back, I just like needed a second to breathe. So I really didn't get a chance to like be consistent with the watering. We went to Huntington Beach, and that was everybody's favorite part. So again, I'm going to try to pot these two. I think I'm going to give up on trying to speak to the mic because every time I talk, something is happening. Like this insane amount of wind just came through. But I'm going to try to pot these two together. If they don't fit in here together, then I'm going to use this pot because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or not. So I'm going to put her in a plastic pot. And once I'm able to get everything inside, I will make the decision on whether or not she's coming inside or not, or if I'm just gonna try to find a new home for her, because I'm not honestly totally in love with her, and that's okay. It happens sometimes. I rarely get rid of my plants because I love them all so much, but when I do get the feeling, I do let them go because it serves no purpose. She might be happier somewhere else, so we'll see. Go. Well, I think this one's already root bound too. I feel like this is chaotic. Every time I try to do something, it's chaotic. But yeah, so we went to Huntington Beach. That was really fun. The kids said that that was their favorite day, even with including going to Disney. They said that was their favorite day. So I was just like cracking up because my dad was the most excited to be taking everybody to Disney. He's turned into like a Disney head, like a Disney adult. And when we were telling him like the kids don't want to leave the beach because we went to Disney 4 days. And they were like, we don't want to leave the beach. We want to stay here. And I was like, well, we already paid for today's Disney tickets. We got to go. And my dad was like, y'all rather go to the beach. So we were like cracking up about that. Ooh, this one's really in there. I was trying to loosen her up by digging into her sides. Oh my gosh. See if I can push her down. There we go. Oh yeah, she was root bound. Oh. Let's see if I can loosen up some of this. I think that these two will fit in this white one. So I think we'll be good with that. And I really love this pot. I've had it for a long time. I just have never, I think I used it when I first got it, but I've been just holding on to it because I love it. But I haven't had a plant to use it on since I first got it. I think I used it with some succulents at first. There we go. Yay! We got these two potted up together. And I really didn't want to have to get rid of one because I love Hoya abovata so much. It's such a beautiful like version of Hoya. Very simple but very beautiful. I love the circle leaves and the splash. And it's such a easy going plant. Like she doesn't take much to be happy. But yeah, the beach was so much fun. But we were very grateful for the experience. Very happy our kids got to experience. It's something that my husband and I didn't get to experience when we were younger. So it's always fun when you're able to give your kids the experience. And really, it wasn't us. It was my parents. They did it all. So very thankful for them. Might have to take this out for a second so I can get her maneuvered in here. I'm not sure if she'll be climbing after I get everything in here. I might just have her hanging. And half of her will be dark foliage and half of her will be kind of a lighter foliage because I did let it sit, half of it sit outside. But these are two separate plants. I'm putting them together. But I did let one of them sit outside for the past 2 summers, and the other one was inside. But I prefer it darker. I was trying to get her to get to the point of having like pinkish splash, but even with sitting outside, I just couldn't achieve that. So I think next summer, I'm definitely going to keep her inside so she can just maintain that darker foliage. And I'm going to give these all a watering too. There she goes. She is a full cutie. I love it. Check it out. Some of these. Hmm. So I am gonna repot this. I think I'm gonna put her in the orange pot. I think that this being in the orange pot will be so cute. So this Enjoy definitely needs to be repotted. I think I'm gonna put this in the orange pot. I think that the contrast with the white leaves in the orange pot will be so freaking cute. So we're gonna do that real quick, and then that will be it for today. But yes, I think I would enjoy going to Disney again, just without my kids, because it was just a lot of work to keep everybody together. And it was a lot of fun going with our kids. I just wish I had a little bit more time with my husband there, because we were splitting our time. I know it'd be easier once all the kids are older, but that's just something that you run into when you have kids of various ages. So it wasn't, that big of a deal, but it was a good time. Oh wow. Look at all these roots. Put a little bit more at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna look so cute. Gotta stand up for this big girl. Okay. She's all potted up. She's so cute in this orange pot. Put her right there. While I figure it out, she's gonna be in this pot. And I think she'll be happier because I feel like that made her just a little bit thirstier. I don't know. She's just so long and she's not growing the way I expected her to. This is a Baltic blue. I expected her foliage to be just a little bit more blue, and it's just not. Even with it being outside in the sun, it's just not how I expected. But I do have someone in mind that I'm going to offer her to if I do decide, because it would fit her space perfectly. And I know that she is wanting plants to fill her space. So I'm leaning towards gifting it to my friend. But we'll see how it goes once I get everything. After this, I need to do a sulfur treatment on my plants, mainly the plants out here. I'm going to give each plant a good watering, clean off the leaves, do a new sulfur treatment, but that's going to be for the next video. So that way I can do show how I do the sulfur treatment for people who need it. But yeah, this is my impromptu kind of chaotic repot. Thank you guys for watching. If you are okay with chaos, just come back, like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.